So the first element that really is common to many, if not most, of the theories that I've looked at is the issue of grievance. Grievance, often also understood as root causes. It's quite important to understand that grievances are typically not necessarily about people being objectively poor or being objectively disadvantaged. It is always a situation of where people are feeling disadvantaged, excluded, marginalized in comparison to another group. So it is always the sense of injustice, it is always the sense that they deserve better, whereas someone else that they compare themselves to are getting favored treatment. And it is that sense of grievance, which can of course materialize in many, many different forms and varieties, that creates what academics call a cognitive opening. An openness for new values, for new ideas, a willingness perhaps also to take action. That's the first factor. The second factor is what are called emotional needs, but they're not really only emotional needs, even though in many cases they are. They can also be material needs. We just heard about economic needs or the need for protection. What we in our research observed most frequently in the case of Europe is that people who joined, for example, ISIS in Syria and Iraq, Europeans who traveled there in order to become foreign fighters, did this partly at least because it fulfilled their need for power, strength, belonging, being part of a community, being part of a family. And some of the pictures that they themselves were posting when they were in Syria and Iraq conveyed and communicated the sense of empowerment that they found in these groups. It was for them not only an experience that satisfied them in terms of ideological ideas, it satisfied them in a deeply emotional way. And the pictures that I'm sure you've all seen on TV speak a strong language about that.